What is going on, guys? So for this market breakdown for the Signal members, I'm going to keep it short and straight to the point. So for US oil, I'm going to go over the active trades first, which is US oil and US 500 and gold. Okay, we just closed Euro AUD and JBP JPY. So anyways, going on to US oil. Market has literally been following my exact drawings, of it rising to the resistance and support, and we're in a sell over here. Now, I am changing brokers to Hugo's way right now, so I am going to close this trade. I do actually recommend closing this trade for the simple fact that it did break a really strong resistance, and it gave a lot of wicks off of it, so this could follow the blue line more than the red line. But so we're actually going to close this trade at around 48 pips. So around this area when FX Choice lets me. So it's not even letting me close it, but I'm going to close that trade. Now for US 500, if I go onto the 4-hour chart, you can see this counter trend line right here is respected. And, there's just selling pressure when it comes to that trend line. So I do see selling pressure over here. The EMA will follow this black line. So and price always gravitates towards the EMA. Okay, so seeing it, how it's going to react. We're still in this sell. Stop loss is 3104 around that area. 1431. Or no, we entered, my fault. We entered at 3104. Stop loss is 74 pips. Okay. So right here, you see that 76 pips. Okay. Stop loss is 3120. Take profit 3071. Now I already called this trade. You can't really enter it right now because the market is closed. Now for gold, I'm actually going to stay off gold this week. It seems like my blue analysis is going to happen before it rises up. This one we already closed and a substantial amount of profits. And this one, if you're using proper risk management, like I said, 1 to 10% of your account. So like I'm risking 10%, but that's because I'm confident in my trades. Now 1%, use a calculator, guys. Use the my recommended formula you should use. Your account size is divided by 50,000 equals your lot size. Okay, so you do the math. So that's your account size divided by 50,000 equals your lot size. So I'm staying away from gold for this week for right now. Now let's get to the fun stuff. Euro AUD, we just closed this trade, and I texted you guys about it. 53 pips is where we closed it. It was right before it hit take profit, and I'm seeing it at a really strong support right now. So we're actually entering in a buy. So this already hit take profit. We got it from the top over here. It's a nice move. So I already sent you guys the signal, but I hope you're entered in this trade. I want to catch this back to this zone over here. So it's kind of around this area. So down, up, down, you guessed it. Now, for the longer term perspective, I do see Euro AUD actually going up further to this zone. Okay, so this could be a long-term trade. So around this area right here of around 90 pips profit, we're going to see if we can hold it for a swing trade. You see there's a lot of, you can probably even push this zone right here. Because once it breaks that zone, I think it's going to go up to this zone. Okay. So just follow that trade. Now, all these trades I'm going to show you, I'm going to send you a signal in writing about them. These buy limits and everything. But let me just explain as to why you're entering them. If you're a good trader, if you want to better yourself as a trader, you're going to want to listen to this. That way you get an insight on what is going on. So first things first, there's a zone right here that's a crucial support level. Last time it couldn't even come to it before it started rising. And then it's respecting, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, more than 10 times respected this counter trend line. So, you know, that's a downward trend going on. So I do see market coming down. Let me change the color to some light. Coming down to this area. It would be a quick spike to this zone before rising up. Probably have some trouble right here first. And I actually do see this breaking the zone. Breaking the counter trend line and going up to this area over here to the red zone. Okay? So that's just because it's just a really slow downtrend. So once it touches here, it's just going to explode up. So I'm going to send you guys these exact entries on this. But for USDJPY, you're looking at 119.10, excuse me again. And then it's rising to 121.16. Stop loss is around 60 pips, 118.49 or 50. Okay. Looking at Bitcoin, price has dramatically dropped, but it gave us a few hints with the wicks down there. So I'm not looking for a huge movement on Bitcoin. You guys, know I don't really trade Bitcoin like that in a trade wise, but I am getting back into it. It's really simple to trade. Now with how prices are, when I entered into a buy, it doesn't just enter where the price is at. It gives you a different number. So, I'm right at 7084 is where my entry was. My take profit is 7,300, around this area right here. You don't want to push it to this level of 7,380. And if I hop into 15, maybe you can see it better. And my stop loss is at 6,751. So the ratio is not, a good ratio. You're actually more, risking more than you're earning. But, I do see this happening. So I'm already in this trade. You don't have to enter this trade. But Bitcoin and XRP are trades that I'm going to send out as well. XRP, same movement is going to happen. It really follows Bitcoin, and you guys see it gravitates towards the EMA as well. So it's going to rise up there. I'll send you this one too. I don't want to dive too deep into the XRP and Bitcoin. I want to focus on JBP AUD. Looking at it, my analysis was perfect. It literally hit 100 pips. And I called the top shoulder of the head and shoulder, but that was a really, really good trade. Now this could break this. It seems like it's bouncing on it, but it's really risky to enter it. So we're actually gonna stay away from this right now. I am looking at sell trades in the future, but I'm just going to keep my eye out for that one. Now, JBP NZD, I'm going to send this sell limit as well. I do see, you guys see right here, there's buying pressure right now. There's, the support, the trend line. So I do see this rising up to the EMA as well. And that's when we're going to enter in a sell. You guys can kind of see right here. And I want to show you from 4 hour, so you can kind of see it clear. There's a downward kind of shifting. It's not even a horizontal. It's kind of downward because lower highs are being made and lower lows are being made as well. But it is at the 200 EMA on the 4 hour chart, which means that it is going to spike up a little bit. But this is a trap because look at the wicks on this zone. It's a really crucial zone. I really think this is going to drop to this level right here. You guys see that? As soon as it hit this level, use as resistance and then support. So this could drop the whole way down here, but we're gonna focus on the simple trades for now. So this is gonna rise up. We're gonna enter in a perfect entry right here where there's a lot of wicks. So there's, if you want to actually look at it, you can kind of see there's some sort of zone right here. Right now, as of right now, it's a valid zone. Look at it. Resistance, resistance, support. Many times, resistance, support. Broke through it, doesn't hang around in it. It's perfect. I'm going to send that one too. So, I covered Euro, AUD. I covered JBP, NZD. I covered gold. I covered Bitcoin, oil. Not sure if I mentioned USDJPY. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right, guys, that's really all you need to, think about. I hope you guys actually learned something for this market breakdown rather than just the trades. Because after this market breakdown, I'm literally just going to send the exact trades that you're entering in. But this is kind of an educational, aspect of it, showing you how my analysis works. And, there's going to be a lot more of it in the Forex Blade University. Okay, guys, let's have a really awesome week. I'm ready to catch at least 1,000 pips this week. See you later.